I find that when I'm feeling overwhelmed in that moment of my life, those tend to be the periods in which I will lose my phone and then not replace it for a while or longer periods of time, or break it and not fix it for longer periods of time.
It seems that things are getting more and more intense, and we're close to knowing who will be the winner of this trial. Could it be that because of what happened with Amber, who is evidence destroying evidence, she could lose the trial? Stay to know all the details. Johnny Depp's security guard allegedly had to pay a homeless man $425 in cash and buy him 3 chicken tacos to retrieve the star's cell phone after Depp's ex-wife, Amber Heard, threw it from a balcony. The guard testified in a London court during Depp's libel trial against the Sun newspaper's publisher. Depp has sued News Group newspapers and journalist Dan Wootton after a Sun website article that referred to him as a wife-beater. Depp has denied being violent toward Heard, his wife from 2015 to 2017. Starling Jenkins III, a security guard, claimed it took him 3.5 hours to find the phone, and he eventually found the individual who had picked it up. Jenkins came to the couple's Los Angeles penthouse at the Eastern Columbia building on April 22, 2016, the day after Heard's 30th birthday party. When I entered the residence, Amber explained to me that she had thrown Johnny's cell phone in the wallet containing it off the balcony of the residence, and that she was using the Find My iPhone application on another cell phone to locate Johnny's phone. The Find My iPhone application indicated that Johnny's phone was somewhere on the streets below the balcony of the residence. I walked out onto the street, did not see the phone, and I then asked several homeless people if they had it. One homeless man admitted to me that he had the phone, and he returned the phone to me in exchange for the following: $425 cash, 3 chicken tacos, 2 bags of chips, 2 apples, and 4 bottles of water. Heard claims Depp tossed a bottle of champagne at her, grabbed her hair, and assaulted her on the night of her birthday party, all of which he denies. Jenkins arrived at Heard's house the next day to join her and her pals at the Coachella Music Festival in Palm Springs. He alleged, "During the weekend, I heard Amber frequently express her anger that Johnny did not come to her birthday party on April 21st, but she did not say one thing or make any innuendos about allegations of domestic violence. She was hooping it up all weekend, and it was clear that she and her girlfriend spent much of the time at Coachella intoxicated." He claimed he observed Heard vomit in the car park during the drive and that she was obviously dehydrated, and that he treated her with ginger ale, crackers, a rehydration drink, and possibly Gatorade. Winona Ryder and Vanessa Paradis, Depp's past partners, were not called to testify at the trial. However, both have presented written documentation claiming Depp never assaulted them. The Sun's lawyer has stated unequivocally that she will not contest this. Why is this important? With this evidence, you can see that the one who was used to breaking things was Amber Heard, not Johnny Depp. But even with this, Amber told a story in which she says that Johnny Depp threw a cell phone in her face.
Grabbed the phone from my hand and really started screaming this time. Lit into IO, called IO every imaginable horrible name that you can say to a LGBTQI person, for one, and any person, any human being ever. I mean, just screamed at IO some really nasty stuff. And when he was done, he says, "You know, you want to have my woman now. You want to have my bitch. You take her. You can have her." And
during a violent meltdown 2 days before she filed for divorce, a drunk and belligerent Johnny Depp allegedly wound up like a baseball pitcher and flung a cell phone at his wife Amber Heard's face, the actress said. When Heard appeared in a Los Angeles courtroom with a red bruise on her right cheek, she got a temporary restraining order against the Oscar nominee she described as physically threatening. She claimed Depp was inebriated and intoxicated when he assaulted her with a phone, pulled her hair, violently grabbed her face, smashed bottles of wine, and vandalized her painting studio inside their Los Angeles condo that Saturday night. Depp had to stay at least 100 yards from Heard, but the judge dismissed her request that he take anger management classes and stay away from her Yorkshire Terrier, Pistol. Depp's insider questioned if Heard, who filed for divorce on that Monday, had been physically hurt, but refused to talk on the record. Depp's lawyer said in an objection filing on the Friday that Heard is attempting to gain premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. Officers responding to Heard's condominium after the Saturday brawl said she refused to make a report and gave no evidence of injury. Investigators determined a crime did not occur, an LAPD spokesman told the Daily News. In her court declaration, Heard painted a considerably worse image. Depp had been verbally and physically abusive to her during the entirety of their relationship, she claimed, and would explode whenever she questioned his authority or disagreed with him. He has a widely acknowledged public and private history of drug and alcohol abuse, according to her, which feeds a short fuse. She went on to say that his fury is exceptionally scary for her. Heard alleged he became violent on April 21st when he failed to show up for her birthday party. He arrived home drunk as her guests were leaving and threw a magnum-sized bottle of champagne against the wall, she claimed. Johnny then grabbed me by the shoulders and pushed me onto the bed, blocking the bedroom door. He then grabbed me by the hair and violently shoved me to the floor, she claimed. After several minutes, Johnny stormed out of the condominium, but not before tossing aside and breaking nearly everything in his path, she said. Heard claimed she didn't see her husband for a month after that. Heard claimed the couple didn't interact in person again until he went home on Saturday, just after his mother died. At first, we were having a peaceful conversation in our living room, talking about his mother's passing as I tried to comfort him while we sat on the couch. Suddenly, he began obsessing about something that was untrue, and his demeanor changed dramatically. He became extremely angry, Heard said. According to the actress, she attempted to calm Depp and even contacted her friend Io Tillett-Wright to establish his obsessive and unreasonable claims about some delusional thought he was experiencing were false. Johnny then grabbed the cell phone, wound up his arm like a baseball pitcher, and threw the cell phone at me, striking my cheek and eye with great force, she said. When Depp allegedly charged at her and questioned whether the phone truly hit her, Heard said she instantly covered her face and cried in pain.
Please tell us what Io said and what then happened with Mr. Depp.
Io said, "Amber, get out of the house. Get out of the house now. You're not safe."
He then forcibly pulled back my hair, she said. Johnny continued screaming at me, pulling my hair, striking me, and violently grabbing my face, she said. Depp allegedly picked up a bottle of wine he had been drinking and started swinging it around, smashing everything he could, she claimed. I live in fear that Johnny will return to the Broadway residence unannounced to terrorize me, physically and emotionally, she told the court. She also requested $50,000 per month in support, saying Depp had financially abandoned her. Depp's lawyer objected, claiming that the actress is claiming abuse to obtain a financial benefit and to deflect criticism for filing for divorce just 3 days after Depp's mother, Betty Sue Palmer, died. Amber's anger certainly cannot drive this dissolution proceeding, Depp's lawyer Laura Wasser wrote in her filing. Depp was working in Spain, according to Wasser, but had every intention of remaining away from Heard. Depp asked the court to deny Heard's spousal support. She showed a lot of courage today, Heard's lawyer Samantha Spector said after the hearing. It's been a rough few days. This is not something she wanted to do. She got pulled into it. Her other lawyer, Joseph Koenig, told the News. But the opinions changed and the flow of evidence too, because Johnny has been able to prove that Amber has been the one who has been lying all this time. She has destroyed cell phones, photos, and evidence. She has lied, she has faked her own bruises, so it looks a good prognosis for Johnny Depp in this libel trial. Who do you think is lying? What are your theories about it? Do you think that Johnny Depp was also violent with Amber, or was he just the victim? Do not forget to leave us your comments below, and above all, follow us on the channel so that you continue watching videos like this. See you in the next video.